Greetings! Welcome to the Tarot Card of the Now. And in this video, I'm using the Radiant Rider-Waite Smith deck. And I'm going to pull one card, and it's going to give us a little message, a little insight for the now. Whatever you're going through, you're pulled here to this video because there was a message for you in it. And without further explanation, let's just get into it. We all have things to do, no time to dilly-dally. So what is the card? Ooh, Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, they're a little tied up. First things I'm seeing are some scattered emotions. And really the barrier here, the Eight of Swords is, well, about being bound up, about being imprisoned, and the sword suit, this is all in your mind. If you look closely, let me bring this card back up so you can see. If you look closely at her bindings, they're not very tight, are they? There's no signs of being tight. They actually look kind of loose, kind of like they could just fall off. And really being part of this sword-like barrier, it's all in your power. The thing is sometimes our mind is so powerful, it keeps us from stuff. It blocks us from success. It blocks us from happy relationships. All these things that we desire in life are blocked by our own mind, right? Our mind keeps us bound up. The thing is, though, it is our own mind, and really you do have control. Whether you believe you do or not, you do have control. And sometimes it's hard, and sometimes we don't get what we want, right? Those things I mentioned earlier, success in whatever relationships, success in career, and so forth. They're blocked by our own mind, and it's not easy to get over these trips, get over these bindings we have, but it is possible, right? Just because it's possible doesn't mean it's easy, but it is very doable. Like I said, these are not very tight bindings. You have the power to unbind yourself, but it's going to take some work. And that's the other thing I see in this card is that the work, the uphill battle. It's not easy stroll across the prairie. It is a climb up a very treacherous, very rocky and jagged mountain, okay? It's like kind of like climbing Mount Everest is really the thing that pops in my head. Like climbing a mountain, climbing Mount Everest, Kilimanjaro, whatever, big task ahead of you, but it is very doable, like taking the bandages off, the ties off. They aren't on there that tight. They're not impossible to get off. And in the grand scheme of things, not a lot of physical effort. It's all mental. It's a lot of mental effort. You're not tied very tight. It's the physical act isn't hard. It isn't like I said, the imagery before of going up the mountain. It's not the physical task, but that's what the mental task is. Sometimes, like, have you ever not done much physical work, but you feel exhausted? You're like, why am I exhausted? I've just, I haven't done anything physical. It's all been, sitting at my desk doing something, or writing, or any of these mental tasks. Even though they're not physical, they feel physically draining. So that's the energy we're dealing with right now, is you might be a little exhausted, and it'll be a very demanding task, but a mentally demanding task, not physical. It's not physically going up the mountain. It's that physical imagery of what is going on in your mind. You're mentally going up that mountain. So you'll maybe be very tired by the end of the day, and know that it's okay to be tired because you have climbed a mountain in your head and your mind is very tired, because this is a big task. Like I said, just because it's doable doesn't mean it's easy, and it's going to take a lot of energy, mental work, It's still work, and it takes energy. So it's something you need to do if you want to get to this goal, is to become unblinded. Take the blinders off, take the bindings off. And it's all in the mind. That's what we're dealing with right now, is all in the mind. So that's the mantra for today. It's all in the mind. It's all about mental work. And that's how we're going to be able to go forward, because right now you're blocked. We're so close to success. The 8 card that's really close to completion. You're right there. And if you can pass this last mental work, this mental barrier, if you can get past that, success is just on the other side. You just have to do it. So that's the message for right now. If it really spoke to you, if it's helping you out in your situation, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments how this has helped, or if it helped, or whatever you feel like sharing with me. I much appreciate any feedback you want to give me. And if you really like this video and want to see more, or see other tarot type videos that I do, subscribe and click on the bell thing to get notifications. So you don't miss a thing. And with that, blessed be.